You've got a human head, Adrienne. Boy, I wouldn't mind having a human head. You don't have anything else. You've got a head and a torso. That's it. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more of Stardeus, where I know it sounds insane, but I think we've largely rebuilt after the double catastrophe of the two meteors striking our ship. Everything is beginning to become normalized to a degree. Sort of. Now, there is work still to be done. I'm not denying that. We have no crafting ability whatsoever. All of our crafting benches were destroyed. I still have to put those back up. Many things are still in a somewhat unsafe area in that there's very little heat and very little oxygen, but more or less, we are ready to begin to start the slow process of continuing here in Stardeus. Well, let's start to get some crafting benches going then. So let's put one there and one there. Maybe one down here for right now. Just do 3, and then we'll put the rest of these together as we need to. We don't have a lot of stuff. We've got gears, we've got transistors, we've got microchips. We have a degree of copper wire. That's not bad at all. And of course, we have plenty of protein because we slaughtered, disassembled, and processed all of our older dead colonists who didn't survive the meteor crashes. And I think we might actually be in a position to once again start looking at research. I haven't looked at this side of the ship in ages. What could we be doing in the old research department here? I've got plenty of disk space for right now. We did install a lot of those disk storage upgrade things, and I might make a few more of those to increase that. What if, now this came up in comments. What if we actually looked at some sort of, I don't know, fire suppression? So if I just punch in the word fire here, I get firearms. How about fire extinguishing? Is that a thing we can do here? Okay, where do I think this might be? Probably in, habitation? That sounds like somewhere where there might be fire suppression. Oh, there's decorations. I could finally get that rubber duck I've been asking for so long. What else? Okay, how am I going to find fire? Ooh, there is a freezer down here. I was just saying last time we keep running out of room in the refrigerators. I should probably get that. You're getting distracted again, Dave. Dave, you're getting distracted again. You know, you came in here for fire suppression. Now you're all up in rubber ducks and freezers and whatnot. Aha! There's a whole tab for fire suppression. Been nice if that popped up when I put in fire. Fire suppression, so a fluid cannon. Okay, it shoots and extinguishes fires. That seems like something that somebody holds. It deals very little damage to beings. So you're saying I could shoot it. It's a water pistol, is what this is. It's a water pistol. Okay, not really what I had in mind. I was thinking more like sprinklers or some sort of foam or something. This goes down to energy weapons and tractor beams. That's all wicked cool, but I was just broadly looking for something where I could put out a fire. I mean, I've got the floor vent things, so I can pop those open. That'll suck all of the oxygen out of the room, theoretically extinguishing the fire. What's an emergency? I mean, I know what an emergency siren is. I know exactly what it is. But what is it in Stardeus? Gather everyone in the area where it's located. Ah, okay. So they'd immediately run over to kind of a safe area. Interesting. Okay, fire suppression is not what I expected it to be. So I'm going to go back to robotics and see if I can put a human brain into a robot, because I noticed I can unlock basic bot parts and mind transfer. So what do I get out of this? An arm, a grappler, mini tracks, and an arm socket. Got it. And that will lead down to carrier drones and cleaning bots, down to improved bots, and then there. These are the kind of the guys I'm looking for here. Especially this, the construction drone. That'd be nice if I had one of those, and if it had a human brain in it, so much the better as far as I'm concerned. I know you are all screaming. I know you are mentally banging your head against the wall, or possibly physically banging your head against the wall. I don't know. If you are, probably stop that. You could get a concussion or something, and I can't afford to lose a single viewer. So I know you are frantically typing, please go get the water pistol, but I'm going to get basic bot parts instead and then mind transfer. Now that kind of fills me up on storage. Have we made any of the crafting stations yet? I might be able to make a couple more of those upgrades. We just got to connect them up. So connect all of you up to here. There is also no oxygen or heat in this room, and I am going to be having people like working in here. So let's do, the mini heater might be okay for this room. Let's see how that kind of plays out a little bit here. Put the mini heater here, and then the mini oxygen pump here. It's a smaller room. I don't know that we need a giant thing here. Put that guy up over here. Make sure it's right next to the heat so it explodes easily. So what does it take to make some of these things? An arm socket is titanium plate, copper wire, quite a bit of copper wire, rubber and plastic. Yeah, I can make all of these. I can make quite a few of them too. I don't have a lot of rubber right now, but my rubber tree is growing. We will get some rubber. What do I not have a lot of? Transistors, I could use a few more of them. And again, the rubber thing. Okay, how about we did, let's try and make 3 of these. Do 5. No, not 15. That was a terrible idea, Dave. Do 5, and then do a batch size of 5, so you're not wasting time. And I'll throw those into some of the disk things just as a stopgap measure until I research better disk things. But now I'm kind of obsessed with robots. So again, what did we not have a lot of? Oh, we have no silicone wafers. Do we have any silicone? A little bit. Okay, let's do batch size of 10. You know what? Just make 10. That's fine. I just need some to kind of keep me going here. And then the other one, what's your problem? Oh, it's too cold. Yeah, I know it's too cold. Where'd all my transistors just go? Hang on. Didn't I just have a bunch of... Oh, wow. Are we moving them from one place to another? Okay, well, make some transistors then. I swear I just said to myself, oh, I've got plenty of transistors. Make 30 of them, and then connect up the heat and the oxygen. Okay, and there's plenty of lights in here. Chip seems to be having a good old time, despite the fact that he can't breathe and he's freezing to death. Alpha J, what have you got in you right now? So if I said replace irreparable, you need a hand, an eye, and a mobilizer. Okay, I might be able to make all of those for you. Although, that being said, we are right next to a trading station. Why don't we go see if they've got anything to trade before we go start using some of our own materials? So, yeah, you. What have you got? Do you have anything good? Oh, the communicator is missing. Okay, I can fix that somehow. I don't know how. Yeah, evidently that was one of the things that blew up around here, and I never remembered to replace it. Okay, we'll get the communicator going over there. Madeline, you want to do that? You need fun. We all need fun, Madeline. We were hit by a meteor twice. There's karaoke. Are you doing karaoke? You're doing karaoke by yourself. Okay, that's not as fun, but hey, if you're into it, kid. And speaking of fun, why don't I put up something for that? I'm not really sure what. Maybe the treadmill. How about we put the treadmill up or something along it? Was that facilities? Yeah, treadmill. Let's put that up, say, I don't know, over here. Put it here, right next to the heater. You'll need that. And that'll be one more thing they can be doing. Colton's down here doing zippy boop. My man, zippy boop. And the battery is discharging too. Yeah, we probably lost at least a power generator or 2 around here somewhere. I'd be shocked if we didn't, actually. I could pop some more solar panels down here. That's not the worst idea. Build a couple of copies of these down here, and I'll power them all into that thing. I know the solar panels don't really do much, and I should research the better ones, but I'm kind of obsessed with robots right now. Hey, Killer Mark, what are you doing? No, like for realsies, man, what are you doing? Oh, you're doing the solar panels. Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, you're hauling materials down to the solar panels. Yeah, good idea. And who is in other, by the way? There's a crawler up here that we haven't disposed of. And then, no, show me. Adrienne, where are you, actually? What's your deal? Oh, you're over here. You're just kind of waiting to get processed, I think. Yeah, we're definitely disposing of you, right? Actually, before I say that, Adrienne, what bits do you have left in you? Now, that's a chair. I know what a chair is. What bits do you have left? Ooh, you've got a head. You've got a human head, Adrienne. Boy, I wouldn't mind having a human head. You don't have anything else. You've got a head and a torso. That's it. You have a head and a torso. Those are the only things you've got left. A head and a torso. I can't with you, Adrienne. You know what? We're just going to eat your head and your torso. So this old replicator thing here. that enables mind transfers between biological brains and robotic cores. I'm very excited about this. What do I have in here? Who's in here that I could I could check out here? Okay, arms. I've got Hugo and Steel, but they're raiders. I don't want to put them in a robot because then they'll kill us in the face. How about human brains that belonged to us at one point? No, that seems to be about it. This is alphabetical, Dave. That was really easy to figure out. It's under B for brain, right after A for arm. Okay, we already disassembled Adrienne. Sorry, Adrienne, I was actually gonna grab your brain while you were there. Okay, they've got the communicator ready to go here, so let's plug that. Won't quite reach over there. Anything. How about this one? Yeah, put that into that. There we go. All right, so the communicator is back up and running. Now we can do some trading over here. What have you guys got? You've got a bunch of robot parts. So do I, actually. Wow, I've disassembled a lot of robots. So many robots. So I should go back to my ship and figure out what I need versus what I have. What else do you guys have here? You've got some kind of standard materials here. Ooh, auto-connect upgrade, autopilot upgrade. That sounds really good. And I've got some money to spend. I don't have no money right now. I could just buy a disk compression upgrade, but I can also make one of those too. Shuttle drill, shuttle storage. Boy, that might be a great idea. We could just haul more stuff in the shuttle rather. What have you got for weapons? Just some C42 and a knife. Okay, well I can make a water gun. That's probably the best weapon. Okay, Alpha J. Alpha J. What again is it that you needed? You need a hand, an eye, and a mobilizer. Okay, do I have those things in my parts storage somewhere? I don't immediately remember. Where's my parts storage, please? All right, a hand, an eye, and a mobilizer, and I don't have any of those. I need a hand. I'm saying it over and over again because I'm not going to remember by the time I click on this. A hand, an eye, and a mobilizer. All right, a hand. Is a hand a manipulator? A hand, an eye, and a mobilizer. It doesn't actually seem like you've got any of those. Would tracks not be a mobilizer, but it probably doesn't work for the drone kinds. Hand, eye, and mobilizer, and you don't seem to have any of that. You got none of that going on. Well, that I have no use for you then. Well, now that I know robotic parts, could I make a hand, an eye, and a mobilizer? Stop doing that. Hand, eye, really? Mini tracks are not a mobilizer. Probably not for the hoverbots. That's the problem. Where would my life lead me if I wanted to get into that right now? I'd need to go down to, is this hands, eyes, and mobilizers? Cores, optics, tools, tracks. This can't be this hard, right? Jet. Oh, that sounds very good. Hand, eye, and mobilizer. I just feel the comments section is already typing, you know how to do this. You can already do this. I'm just going to say, okay, if I just said replace your bits, what would install hand, eye, and mobilizer? Yeah, got that. Order that. Maybe we've got them, maybe we don't. I'm not entirely sure what I need. Oh, sorry, there's an ongoing trade. Yeah, I'm not actually trading anything with you right now. What's unconfigured? Yeah, this thing. Hand, eye, and mobilizer. So, grappler wouldn't do it, I assume. It obviously doesn't do it because I have 4 of them. If it did it, it would be doing it. Do I have any other robots that are dead right now? No, just Alpha J. Okay. Maybe this will work. Well, Killer Mark's moved Alpha J up here. Maybe something will pop. I don't know. I mean, this has got to be an eye, right? Mini optics. That's an eye. I know what optic means. Get one of those. Get one of those things. I'm going to get an arm, too. These are all pretty cheap anyway. I'm going to get a manipulator. I'm just going nuts here. You know what? Buy me a grappler. Buy me a grappler. There's barely any money right now. I can sell them something. Is there any parts that I have a lot of? No, I've got like one of everything there. Advanced microchips, anything I feel I could be getting rid of. No, I mean, probably I could get rid of some of this uranium. I've been told I don't need that for a while. but that doesn't sound right. I have done all of the disk compression upgrades, so get those installed. I'm just gonna buy some things because I feel that I should. Yeah, I want to execute this trade. I just want some things. Now, that being said, now that things are bordering on a concept of stability right now, I should probably go get some more rocks because rocks are everything. Or go get that crude oil because that's where I make plastic and I need plastic for everything. Let's do this in stages. Let's go through here and get some rocks and then we'll go over to the raw oil or the petroleum. Get the thing here, the crude oil. Crude oil. Get the crude oil, kid. And actually, while we're here, probably grab some ice. It's never going to hurt to have some more water. And then head over here, start installing all of these compression upgrade Whoosie McWhatsit things here. So you can have one of those, select that. I'm just going to put like one in each for right now. So 2, and then you get one of these. And no surprise, you get one of these. And no surprise, you get one of these. Okay. That will be a nice little boost to my research there. And if this has got nothing to do, why don't we... Got knives, we've got a lot of stuff here. Copper wire is looking pretty good. Make maybe some battery cells? No, you know what? You can just chill. You can just kind of do nothing right now. I know, that's probably horribly inefficient. Crafting stations should probably always be doing something, but I just don't know what I want them to do yet. Oh, and somebody go disassemble the storage capsule that our new robot came in, the Killer Mark II. And then also, let's get these things configured here, or connected rather. Connect those two there. That's, it's some extra power. It's better than no extra power. What's your problem? Oh, you don't have any coal. Good news for you. We're going to be getting some rocks really soon. Brian, I'm sorry we turned you into a Roomba. It's just we kind of needed to. I hope you're enjoying your new life. I hope it's less stressful than your old one. Now, Chip, why are you sleeping down here? That's a terrible place to sleep. How many colonists do I have? I have 5. I have 5 beds in safer areas than this. Who is this assigned to? Anyone at all? Who do you think you're assigned to? That's Jesse. Okay. Colton. Fine. Madeline. Okay. You are not assigned. Okay. So Chip. No, I want to give it to Chip. I want to give that to Chip. You know what? Just auto assign. Chip will figure it out eventually if I disassemble the other bed. And we're still working an electricity deficit too, so get that connected in there. That's not everything that I need, but it's better than nothing at all. Is anything not... That's the oxygen pump that's switched off. Let's switch that... No, you just said you had an electricity deficit, didn't you, kid? The matter reactor. I could build another bigger matter reactor. We're at the rock deposit. Wait, what just happened? Did all my power just shut down, didn't it? All my power just shut right down. Okay, make a copy of this. Let's put this... Medbay? That's pretty centrally located to a lot of stuff. I could build a lot of stuff off of this. Yeah, do that. But more importantly, let's start getting some rocks going on here. So, who's coming on this? Colton. Master miner, but really, really sad. Okay, no. Jesse, not so much. Freya, Chip is... All my human crew are very, very sad right now. Okay, Freya, you can definitely go on that. Everyone else is broadly terrible. Project could go. I mean, it's better than nothing. Yeah, all the humans are wicked, wicked sad right now. I'm not surprised. Most of their friends are dead, and their lunch. Did I just misclick that? I think I just misclicked that, didn't I? Yeah, I said don't go there. I don't suppose Colton's going to go, is he? If I just said you guys go, are you guys going to go? Apparently Colton is going to go. Great, good. Off you go, Colton. Okay, they've got this built. It's not connected yet, but it will be momentarily. And then let's configure this for... I guess just the usual steel plates. It's what I've got the most of right now. I don't have as many as I might like. I'd like to see a lot more of those coming in the near future. That should solve my energy deficit for a little bit of time to come. Anything, because again, the water is kind of under control. Do I maybe want to switch this to something else? Although what really? Because whatever it is, it takes a long time to get it. Like if I switch this to, I don't know, copper or something, I can just go get rocks and get copper from rocks. Oh, I never actually connected up the treadmill for you guys. Can you... Oh, you can't quite reach there. Yeah, you're right. That is just out of reach. Why don't you connect into there? That'll be one more fun thing they can do around here for what it's worth. It's not very... See, everyone's doing karaoke. Everyone's just jamming out. It's like a karaoke party over here. Even Brian Nine's getting down with it. Guys, what are you doing over here? With the robot, which is now nameless. You're replacing something. Did I actually have the parts for this? Maybe I did. I don't know. I guess we're going to find out pretty soon. Zippy Boop, I see you're on the case. Good man. So there's nameless. Dead carrier drone. Okay, so the replacing things didn't really work out. If I said replace a rep roll, we're missing a core. Oh, so you just need a brain. Oh, I shouldn't have eaten all of my colonists. I could have had a perfectly good brain. Yeah, the only brains I've got are Hugo and Steele here, who are, again, pirates. Probably don't want to put the pirate brain in the drone, because then you've got a pirate drone that flies around and eats you in the face. Okay, I absolutely promise the next colonist who gets killed... There's a fire. The next colonist who dies from this fire, totally going in the robot. What is the problem here? Where is the... Oh, it's right here. Okay, guys, can you just sort of quickly put that out? Madeline? Madeline, by the way, if you die doing this, I'm going to put you in the brain of a drone. Guys, we want to focus on the fire, please? Yes, I know I didn't research the water pistol. I know, that would have been very handy right now. Chip, can you put out the fire? You can't control Chip. Okay, that's not a surprise. Frankie, can you put out the fire, please? Extinguish the fire, Frankie. Project, you seem to be doing nothing right now. Could you maybe extinguish the fire? How about we all work on extinguishing fires? Frankie, I noticed that you are not actually doing what I asked you to do. Could you please extinguish the fire? There we go. Extinguish the fire before it spreads to other parts of the ship. Thank you. I tell you what, the ship is looking a lot cleaner with Brian 9 going around and hoovering everything up. If nothing else, it looks good around here. You're probably going to come down here and get Zippy Boop's track marks here. And what if I got a couple of those matter reactor upgrade things, just so I use less materials in those? What was that? Reactor efficiency. Okay, I want... What have I got here? Okay, that's a lot of stuff to do this. Well, I don't need that many. Just give me, like, 3, please. And just, I don't know, do a batch size of 3 so you're not wasting time there. That's a lot of things, but it's going to be handy if we can not put as much steel plate into the big matter reactor as we might normally do. You finished repairing this. Good. Connect that back up, please. Madeline, how are you feeling? Like, how's your basic physical condition right now? You feeling ill? Feeling sick? Feeling like you might be on fire? Think you might die anytime soon? It's just I need a brain, Madeline. I need a brain for the robot. And let's do some small things while we're here, like maybe put up some more... like entertainment for these guys. So we've got the karaoke, we've got the treadmill. How about the what's the other thing? The jukebox. Is that in? That's in special, right? Okay. So let's put a jukebox up, maybe sure, right over here in the crafting room. That's, you know, you want some music in there. You want some music. You want to just kind of jam out while you're making a transistor or something, right? We're missing battery cells for this too. Okay, so what if we stopped doing this and then did battery cells, there we go, battery cells. Sure, 10 is fine. Let's just try and make 10 of those. And then power up the jukebox. Okay, little more entertainment for the human colonists around here. Unless one of them might want to die from sadness, and then I could put your brain into a robot. Trying to remember what else was in the kitchen area. We had the coffee machine, which we don't have right now. I could put that guy right up in the corner there. That's one of these things is growing. Yeah, we've got coffee trees over here. So coffee's happening. We should definitely be making some coffee here. That one's wheat. That one's just a tree. And that one is the rubber tree. Okay, so we'll get the coffee back in play. That'll cheer people up. They love having a cup of coffee around here. Like, just in general, Chip, how are you doing? You hate life. See, no coffee. -1. Slept in a bed, had a workout, and used the jukebox. It's too dark. Okay, but you're clean and you used a toilet. Those two things probably go together. Why? Oh, mental breakdown risk is 4%. Okay, so it's not that you're sad. You're actually 96%, well, not going to have a mental breakdown, but your sanity is only 13%, which is like Wednesday in my world. But yet a lot of your things are very positive. Very, very positive. We're going to deal with the coffee thing right now. And you know what? I can deal with the too dark thing right now, too. I just put up another light around the place. The shuttle's just getting back in now, dumping off some rocks. And you know what? You can go get another load. Just keep working on that, guys. So what do we got over here? Oh, we're missing copper wire. Oh. Okay, yeah, we are indeed missing copper wire. Yeah, you ain't wrong. We're missing copper wire for everything. Well, don't bother with that then. Let's do some copper wire. There it is, copper wire. We need a lot of that, so let's do, I don't know, like 50 copper wire. So right now the grinder is doing silicone. How about maybe switch that over to copper? Might that be an idea? How much silicone do I have right now? So go down to, well, how about, wait, Amaya's roaming around staring at the void. Oh, that's fine, Amaya. If you keel over and die, I'll pop your brain into a robot. No worries about that. So silicone, we got 10. Oh, I should probably let it keep going on silicone. All right, I'll make a little bit more silicone and then maybe some copper I'll get out of the rocks after that. Hey, Amaya, are you dead yet? No, you're still wandering around. Okay. Enjoy that. If you happen to trip over the heater, set yourself on fire, and die, I have a perfectly good drone that I could slap your brain into. And I think we've made some of those upgrades too. So let's put, yeah, energy upgrade there. And that will be less steel that we're using for all these things. I can probably disassemble this one. I don't really need this one. So let's get, yeah, let's disassemble this guy. That'll probably bork things for a sec, but I'll figure out how to get it all reconnected. Oh, and even better, there was some batteries in there. Yeah, so that's one more battery cell that I've got right there. This should more than be able to handle all of that. Any other nearby power things that I could just get rid of? Not use the steel plate on? I mean, most of them burned. So, no, really. Ah, this is done. Go ahead and get that connected. We've got coffee again, kids, maybe. I don't know why I have to configure the coffee machine. It literally does one thing. It makes... I have a coffee machine downstairs. I do. I have a coffee machine right downstairs. It only makes one thing. Coffee. And power up that light while we're over here, too. That'll help people with the whole it's too dark around here nonsense. How are we doing on the rocks, guys? Yeah, we got like a half a shuttle worth of rocks right now. Now I got to think about what to do down here. Because Space Duck Alpha, or I guess possibly Space Duck Beta at this point, it's kind of got all the things I need for the moment, but I'm going to need a lot more space for stuff in the future. There's so many things that we're going to have to put down in here. This used to be bedrooms and recreation area, and I'll probably need some of those again because, you know, we'll get more colonists and some of them might even survive this time. So I got to think about more bedrooms, but also just more room for more machines. Now, where could we be going in research? I've covered transplanting human brains into robot bodies, and I think that's very important. You know what? Decorations. Come on, man. It's you. It's a branding thing at this point. There. We can do decorations now. What have I got left for stuff there? Got a lot of tech dataoids. I should probably back off on those and get back into the basic ones. I could do cooling, which gives me the radiator, but I think that moves down into... yeah, advanced heating is really where I'd want to go with that. So we can do floor heaters. What else could we be doing? What is all this? Oh, synthetic organs. Yeah, we'll definitely be making some of those. How about we grab metal purification to add into our furnace retinue here? It's not vitally important to me right at this exact second, but it's pretty good. What is in optics? That's the optical fiber. Just grab this. There, I know how to do metal purification now. What am I? I'm mostly missing biotics and phytos, and it wouldn't be a bad idea. Oh, hi. Right. I have nowhere for you to live. So Fowler, Foster, and Stick... Okay, show me. And my immediate's that you're a homeless mall cop drumming hipster. No, you're out. Because you're coming with a set of bongos. I can see right now you're coming with a set of bongos. A hipster drummer. There's bongos in my future. However, your crafting is really good. Your construction is not nothing. You can mine. And your expedition is pretty good. And your robotics is really good too. So is your social. You're actually oddly really good. You're also really old. But if you died, I'm just saying I could put your body into your brain into something else. that isn't a human. Oh, there's bongos coming, isn't there? Foster, why don't you not be a hipster drummer and yet still be as good? Okay, you can do expedition. Your mining is 0. You won't do social at all. Cooking you can do. That's about it. You're a cage-fighting terrorist. How about stick carry? You're a volunteer cage-fighting painter, but you're clumsy. Wow, your crafting is off the charts, though. Whoa. 15 on crafting, and you love doing it. Construction is decent. Can't do any expedition, can't do any mining. So help me God, I think I have to hire the hipster. You've got way more things that I want. You've even got piloting, you've got repairs. Like, you have a very broad range of skills here. And some of them are pretty decent. Your cooking is very good. If you bring a single bongo into my ship, I will end you. And then I will rip your brain out and throw it in the body of a drone. Okay, Fowler, you're in. Fowler, you're going to want to hustle, too, because there's, like, no oxygen where you were just now. Yeah, get in there and get in the med bay. Okay, just yeah, put yourself right in the med tube there. Okay, good. Right into the med tube. All right, well, now I've got to work out a bedroom for Fowler of some... Actually, I've got this space over here. It's not a very elaborate bedroom, but it could be a bedroom. What if we did a wall like this, just to make sure that is nice and airtight? Can you not do that with the existing floor? You probably can't do that with the existing floor. Put a floor there, and then I'll put a wall there. And then, which one of these is the steel bed? Do I have any wood at all? So, because most of it probably burned in the fire. Wood, I got 9. You know what, we'll do a nice wooden bed for the hipster. If there's a single bongo on Space Duck Alpha, I will end you. Okay, and then put a wall up like that, and then let's connect this vent if we could. Connect that vent over to there. Okay, and we could actually probably close that vent, because that doesn't really go anywhere right now. So just close that off. And how's the heat and oxygen in here? Is this vent not open? Is this... No, it's open. Not really getting a lot of temperature in there, are we? Kind of odd. Okay, the oxygen is not completely... Okay, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Okay, how do I get... Do I maybe want to put just a small heater in there? Doesn't seem like the heat... Which is weird, because the heater's right here and the vent is right here. I'm not... Maybe it's the airtightness. Maybe putting this wall up. I bet that's it. So that corner was not very airtight. We'll put the wall up there, and that will help with that. And then put one of the lit floors over here, too, because they love those kinds of things. Now, somebody unlocked decorations recently. What could I be doing about that? I want a rubber duck in this guy's room. Does this help them at all, by the way? Do they like this sort of thing? A wooden rocket sculpture. Chip, you're getting a wooden rocket sculpture. And then, what else have we got? I've got a vase. I can only assume that they might like this. That looks like a cup of coffee, not a vase, but, you know, a cup of coffee could be a vase. You could plant something in a cup of coffee. You can also have a duck over here. I've got to assume that this might make them happier. I know Fowler joined my colony. She's probably going to die soon, and I'm probably going to rip her brain out and put it in a drone. All right, light up the floor there. And then this, yeah, I think that the corner was the problem there. So I think this is already coming up to temp. Yeah, the temperature's getting much, much better in there now. Okay, so that'll be safe for Fowler when my drummer hipster gets out of the tube. Oh, you're already out of the tube. What are you off to go do these days? What are you into? Fowler, how are you doing? You're very sane. You're happy to be alive. I'm like 50-50 on that. I mean, I'm glad you're alive. You know, if you had died, I would be okay with that. We've finished the rest of those efficiency upgrades here too, so let's get those installed. So put one in there, and then maybe I'll go find my other one. I think I put one in the other one, but I'll put another one in the other one. So put one of those. Oh, I've already done all 3. Okay. Then I'll just do it in this one. So install the last upgrade in there. Okay. So not any more power, but we're going to be using a lot less steel plate to get the power that we've got. That's probably an excellent place to call it on Stardeus for today. A surprisingly quiet episode. Not a lot of things happened, which is weird, Kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop, or in this game, the other meteor to drop. Got the crafting area back up and running. Everything's got heat and power, or at least everything that needs it. We know how to put a human brain into a robot, and I really think that's all we need to know. I know how to put a human brain into eventually this carrier drone body, corpse, parts. Anyway, I'm totally going to put a brain in there someday. Guys, do please keep the comments coming in. Let me know what you're thinking of this. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. But maybe we close the door during a zombie apocalypse, Cinnamon, huh? It's just basic security technique. If the door is closed, Cinnamon, the zombies are going to have to work harder to get in. What you've done is put up a big sign on the top of your roof here that says, "Hey zombies, this way for food." Alright, is there an actual fire, or are you just telling me that fire is a thing that exists? Because I'm very familiar with that. Fire loves me, and it wants to be near me at all times. And I'm pretty sure they're trying to beat him to death with a baguette, which is less effective than you might commonly think it would be. I have created epic fruitcake. Those words have never been uttered in the entirety of human history. That sentence has never come together. I have made epic fruitcake.